Noah.
Hi, Noah.
Peri and Ryan, good morning. How are you two doing?
Great.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. It's even better now that I'm chatting with you two. We're going to chat about Psychic Kids on A&E, a new season that is coming back for the network. But first off, I want to know, when did you both know you had psychic abilities, and how did it impact you as a person? Peri, we will start off with you.
Great. So I had a near-death experience at 8 years old, and upon waking up from that, I immediately was overwhelmed at the range of different experiences, and they were all intuitive experiences. And so I was seeing visions, I was getting downloads of information, I was super empathic, I was seeing spirits, and all of these different things kind of just arrived to me when I woke up from this experience. And it was overwhelming and scary navigating these things alone.
Mm-hmm. How about for you, Ryan?
Yeah, my ability started when I was 10. I started to pick up a little bit about people and their emotions and have a lot of empathy towards people and their lives. And then at the age of 13, I started communicating with spirit, which is something called mediumship and working with mediumship. And then I started to astral project and remote view, leaving my body, traveling to locations, picking up a little bit about its past, present, future events there, and bringing back that energy and the information that was needed. And of course, at the time, it was scary. It was almost like a curse in a way. But, those experiences shaped who I was and allowed me to be who I am now, a mentor to these children.
Definitely, and that's what we're going to see in the show, in this new season of Psychic Kids. You two both were on the show, but now, well, oh my gosh, the time is going by so fast. You've grown into young adults. That's right, Peri. So, you're mentoring our next generation that are growing up, having these psychic abilities. So kind of tell us, what are we going to get to see on this season, on the return of Psychic Kids on one of the best networks ever, A&E.
Yeah, you are going to see us working with different children and different families, and these children have amazing gifts that are really scary when we first get there. And so our goal is to help them understand what their abilities are and how to use them in a way that feels safe and comfortable for them.
Mm-hmm. Now, I do want to ask, because I'm sure some of our audience might not quite understand, kids that have these psychic abilities. Mm-hmm. So how could you, explain it to our audience where they would understand, like how kids get these type of abilities? Like, what makes them, be psychic?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I think that all children have the ability to have intuition, but I think that life and their circumstances allow them to be more vulnerable to experiences. And I think that a lot of these children struggle with identity. A lot of these children struggle with who they are as a person. A lot of them have had traumatic events happen in their life. A lot of them just view this world differently than other children. And it's having those views, it's having those events happen, it's having these, I don't want to say opportunities, but opportunities that they were chosen to have these gifts.
Mm-hmm. Well, being able to have this gift, being psychic, what's, been like one of the best parts about it for you both?
I'd say the most important part of this ability for me is that I can help other people. That's really when my whole entire perception of my abilities changed, when I realized that I can use this gift to support people and I can understand people more deeply. And so that's when it became meaningful and productive for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think that the most important aspect of it is the ability to understand people. Yeah. When you have the ability to understand a person, not just by the way that they're expressing themselves verbally, but truly and empathically feel what they're feeling and know what they want in life and to understand what they want in life, you realize that people are genuine. People might struggle. They might have, their own problems in this world, but a lot of people are lost, and I believe that that's all we want, is to help people find themselves.
Exactly
I agree. My last question for you both, like we were saying, Psychic Kids is returning to A&E. What are fans going to really be in for when they catch the return of this show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that you're going to see paranormal meets reality because
Oh, I like
paranormal is reality.
Yeah.
The unknown is all around us. We just have to open our eyes to see it.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I hope you guys would tune in to Psychic Kids. It premieres Wednesday, August the 21st, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on A&E. Perry and Ryan, thank you so much for joining me this morning. It was such a pleasure.
Yes, it was.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
All right, take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.